All right, everyone, welcome back to All Wings Everything, and I am your cook, Spinelli, the self-proclaimed wing king, and I'm back today with another great recipe. What we're gonna do coconut rum wings. I know it already sounds good, guys, and I'm sure you guys are gonna love it. And if you like coconut, you definitely gonna love this recipe. And if you don't like coconut, guess what? You'll like it after you taste these wings. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I'm in my kitchen. I hope you're in yours. So if you are, let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're gonna use for today's recipe. We have our Publix green wise chicken. We're going to use 3 eggs. We're going to use coconut. You can use sweetened or unsweetened coconut. We're going to use orange marmalade, kosher salt, Malibu rum, flour, Sriracha sauce, Panko bread, and soy sauce. So these are the ingredients we're going to use for today's recipe. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I've already cut and cleaned our chicken. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to marinate our chicken pieces. So grab a Ziploc bag, put your chicken in a Ziploc bag. I also have 3/4 cups of Malibu rum, coconut rum. So what you're going to do is you're going to pour that rum over your wings. Remove all the air from it before you zip it up. And we're going to allow these things to marinate for about 2 hours minimum, up to about 6 hours. I wouldn't do it overnight. It's not, you don't really have to marinate them overnight. I wouldn't do it overnight, but minimum 2 hours, maximum 6 hours. And once you do that, we'll move on to the next step. All right. So now that your chicken has marinated 2 to 6 hours, what we're going to do is we're going to remove your chicken pieces from the bag. And what you want to do is you want to grab you some paper towels. And once you add your chicken pieces to the paper towels, what you want to do is grab some extra paper towels, and you're going to pat them dry. You want your chicken pieces completely dry before you start cooking. So go ahead, remove your chicken pieces, pat them dry with a paper towel. And once you do that, we'll move on. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start the breading process. So what I have right here, I have 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs, and I also have 1 cup of sweetened coconut flakes. So I've already mixed them together in this bowl. And the next thing we have is we have our 1/2 cup of flour and a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sprinkle our kosher salt into our flour, give it a good mix. All right, so next we have 3 eggs and we have a tablespoon of Malibu rum. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this Malibu rum and we're going to pour it in our eggs, and then we're going to give that a quick whip to combine it. All right, so now our breading ingredients is complete. So now let's start the breading process of our wings. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to line our baking sheet with aluminum foil. Of course, we always do that for easy cleanup. And we're also going to spray our pan with cooking spray. And this keeps the chicken from sticking to the pan. So go ahead, line your pan, spray it with cooking spray, and we'll move on. All right, guys. So now we're going to start the breading process. So take a piece of chicken and you want to add it to your flour mixture. And what you want to do once you add it, coat your chicken in the flour. Then once it's coated in the flour, remove it and drop it in your egg wash. Remove it from the egg wash and put it in your panko and coconut flake mixture. And then once you do that, add it to your pan. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your chicken pieces first, flour them, add them to the egg wash, remove them from the egg wash, add them to the coconut flake mixture, and then add it to your pan. Now this is a 3-step process, so it's real time consuming. So go ahead and begin the process. If you got a lot of chickens, it's probably going to take you a little bit to do it. And once you complete it, we'll move on. All right, so now these wings are ready to go into the oven. I've already preheated my oven to 375 degrees. and we're going to cook these babies for 60 minutes. And halfway through the cooking process, as always, we're going to flip them over and allow them to cook on the other side for the remaining of the time. And once you do that, we'll move on. All right, so the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to prepare our sauce. So what I have right here, I have 8 ounces of orange marmalade. I have a half a cup of Malibu rum, 1 tablespoon of Sriracha sauce. We're going to use 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce later in the recipe. So let's move on. All right, so what we're going to do now is start preparing our mixture. So what you want to do, take that half a cup of Malibu rum, pour it in the bowl with your orange marmalade. Next, add your Sriracha sauce. Give that a good mix. And this is how it looks, and we'll move on. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add that sauce mixture to a pan. And what you're going to do is you're going to add it and bring it to a boil. And once you bring it to a boil, you're going to let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. Halfway through the 10 to 15 minutes, what you want to do is you're going to add your soy sauce at that point and allow it to finish simmering. And as it simmers, the sauce is going to thicken. All right, so go ahead and bring it to the boil. Let it simmer. Halfway through the cooking process, add your soy sauce and continue to let it simmer till the sauce thickens, and we'll move on. All right, here is where we add our soy sauce. Okay, now give that a good mix. Allow it to finish simmering. And once you're done, what you're going to do is you're going to remove it from the heat and place it in an empty dish until the wings have completed cooking. All right, so let's move on. All right, so now we're halfway through the cooking process with the wings. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip them over and allow them to finish cooking on the other side for the remaining 30 minutes. So go ahead, flip your wings over, push them back in the oven, and I'll see you in 30. All right, so now our wings are completely done. So let's go ahead and remove them and place them over here on the counter under the light so we can get a good look at them. What do you think, guys? They look pretty good, don't they? Oh man, they really look good. That coconut looks good on those wings, folks. All right, let's take a few more seconds to look at them and then we'll move on. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to remove our chicken from the pan straight to a clean plate. So go ahead, remove all your chicken pieces from your pan into a clean plate. Let's take a look at them and then we're going to move on. All right, guys, so what I did in this step was I took the coconut sauce and I added to a bottle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drizzle this sauce over the wings. Now, I didn't want to add it to a bowl and pour the sauce over the wings and do a little shaky bake. I didn't want the wings to be coated totally in the sauce because you want to taste the flavor of the coconut. So what you want to do is you just want to drizzle it over the wings. That way you get both of the flavors. Now, you can add it to a bowl if you want to, but I wouldn't do that because you're just not going, that sauce is going to overpower the coconut. You won't really get the full effect of the recipe. So just take some of that sauce, drizzle it over your wings. And once you do that, we'll move on. And there you have it, guys. Coconut rum wings. Take a look at that, guys. They look amazing. Guys, these wings are amazing. And can't you see, if you just drizzle it over the wings and not totally cover the wings in the sauce, it's better. You don't want that sauce coating your wings. You want to be able to taste the coconut flavor. Look at this, folks. These wings are amazing. All right. So now what I'm going to do, it's time to do some quality control. Guys, take a look at that. All right, so I'm going to grab me a wing. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Guys, these wings are delicious. If you love coconut, you're going to love this recipe. And if you don't like coconut, you're still going to love this recipe. These wings are delicious. They're amazing. Guys, I hope you follow me in this recipe. If you did, you're eating these wings right now. All right, guys, that's it for me for today. I'm glad you guys stuck with me in this video. Remember, the recipe is in the video description below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 500 subscribers. I appreciate it. And guys, I'm going to finish off these wings and I will see you in my next video. I'm out. All right, everyone. I know you enjoyed that video. If so, hit that like button and also leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also share this video with your family, friends, and co-workers. I really appreciate it. And don't forget that the recipe is in the video description below for those who didn't follow me in this recipe. And I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers for watching, and also our old subscribers. You guys know I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. I really do. And also, we're almost at 500 subscribers, y'all. Once we get to 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. So with that being said, I am your cook, Spinelli, the self-proclaimed wing king, and this is All Wings Everything, and I am out. Peace. Everybody stand up. Introducing the one and only, the most anticipated and highly